Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Cancer. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the end of October 2023, but take it as it resonates. If the, energy is timeless. So if the title or if the message resonates at all with you, then it's meant for you. Keep what resonates and, leave what doesn't for the next person. Everybody's on different timelines. So, Cancer. Let's pull a card first before I get into the song because it's interesting and I want to see what comes out first. Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. What do we have for Cancer, please? Getting an overall oracle with Making Magick Oracle. Just one, please, for Cancer. Thank you. So we have water. That's your sign. That's your element, number 18. Somebody could be born on the 18th. Or it just could be a significant number for you. You could know somebody who's 18 years old, or it could be, important. It says work with the element of water for healing and purification. So there might be a situation which is happening that you'll need some healing or purification from. You could be dealing with another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or this just could be you. And then underneath the deck, we've got happy love, number 3. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. 3s are about celebration, but they're also about third parties. There could be a third party in regards to this. Doesn't have to be. But it also talks, 3s are about, what's coming in the future, waiting for your ships to come in, so to speak. Can also pertain to heartbreak. However, this does talk about happy love. So, okay. We are also going to be doing the Celtic cross today. I haven't done that in forever, and I mean forever, for the signs. And I'm really enjoying it. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure that you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified for my upcoming content. But the Celtic cross is, it provides a little more in-depth information in one spread. So I like it. Let's pull one more card before I get into this song. Thank you. That came right out. Oh, there's 2 there. I'll take the first one that's showing. The Silver Witch. Yeah. The Silver Witch. The witch has plaited her silver locks with spells to send you wisdom and knowledge. Today, revive an interest and know your learning is enhanced by the silver sagacity of this wise witch. So this talks about renewing, reviving an interest that you have. Take yourself down the rabbit hole, so to speak. And, witches are attracted to silver. It's more powerful for them. And it's funny because the other card that fell out is New Moon Wishes. So we just got done with a full moon. The next new moon is going to be in about 2 weeks. But the first thing it talks about is the silver bow will empower your wish. The witch asks for you to make 3 wishes to Goddess Selene. Each whispered wish will fly forth straight towards your heart's true desire. So you may want to also make 3 wishes. I know we just had the full moon, but you can make it now still. And by maybe the new moon, the next new moon in about 2 weeks' time, that could come to fruition. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Cancer, when I was getting your cards ready, it's called Bite Before I Bark. It's by Mercy Rains. She's a very interesting singer. I really thoroughly enjoy her music. It's very witchy. Okay, and before I say these lyrics, take it as it resonates. This could be you, or this could be a warning to you through the song. It's just what I felt when I was listening to the lyrics. So one of the lyrics is, "Oh, I wish you wouldn't start trying to be a nice girl, don't want to tear you apart. But if you push it too far, you'll know next time to consider it. You're such an easy target, babe. I could hit it in the dark. If you think you'll see it coming, shame. I bite before I bark." And then she goes on to say, some of you bitches don't deserve a warning. So this is like a warning to some of you. Or for some of you, it's a warning for the other person. But an interesting lyric was, I know you're kind, I know your type pretty well. You kick a dog when it's chained, gives you a thrill. Just a coward. You ain't worth showing teeth, so I keep 'em hid behind my lips till I'm ready to eat. So, this is someone basically giving you a warning, even though she also says don't deserve a warning. Bite before I bark. It's like somebody saying, I will strike before you even know what's happening. And like I said, I feel like, this could be you giving somebody a message. But for others of you, I feel like this is a message to you. Like, don't kick a dog when it's down, because you don't know who you're messing with. You don't know the power behind that person and who they have in their back pocket. It's like the bully who bullies, another little kid, but then what they didn't think about is Big Brother that comes to beat their ass, right? It's that type of energy that I'm getting. So it's interesting because I have a lot of Cancer friends. I also have some pretty significant Cancer placements in my chart. But it's like, and I've said this a lot in the Cancer readings before, it's like I read for the high vibing, higher frequency Cancers. That's what my intentions are for. But I know, and I'm very, 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 very sure that I've got low vibing people across the boards that also tune in looking for inspiration, which is also one of the intentions behind my readings. So, it just depends on who you are. Are you a high vibing Cancer or a low vibing Cancer? Because if you're low vibing, I feel like that's a warning to you. If you're a high vibing Cancer, I feel like that's a warning from you to someone. Take it as it resonates. All right. Like I said, we're doing Celtic Cross. Water energy. Healing and purification. Somebody needs healing or purification. Revive an interest. You may be interested in something, wanting to learn something maybe that you got into when you were younger. Renewed energy. You have a lot of options. This is the energy going into this. 7 of Cups. So, lots of options, lots of opportunity. It can sometimes feel a little overwhelming, not knowing which direction to take, which thing to choose. It's like you could do this, you could do this, you could go that way, you could go this way, but you don't know what to do because you have all these choices. But it's like very daydreamy type of energy, very watery, daydreamy type of energy. So that's the energy going into this. All right, what's the overall situation for Cancer? Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good, please. What's our overall situation for Cancer? Overall situation for Cancer. Thank you. The Knight of Cups. Somebody wanting to make an offer to someone. It could be an offer of love, emotion, feelings. It could be, an opportunity, a job opportunity that's going to make someone extremely happy, fulfill wishes. But it's somebody who's thinking of another, wants to work with them, beside them, be with them, some way, shape, or form. What is crossing this situation? What is, ooh, that came right out. Oh, the 3 of Swords, heartbreak. So in order to make this offer, you could have to break somebody else's heart. I see a moving truck. Somebody could be moving. Somebody could be moving away. Now you could be dealing with another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You also could be, you could be dreaming or thinking about wanting to make an offer with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, then with the Three of Swords, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you could be saying goodbye or parting ways, or something's breaking your heart with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Take it as it resonates. What's above the situation? What's above the situation? Ooh. Tower moment. So somebody got an upsetting call or found out some upsetting news. Now, this is Scorpio energy. Scorpios, though, do really well with towers. Towers are natural for Scorpios because it's all about transformation. And when the tower crumbles, what it does is crumbles it down to the ground again so that it can be built back up with a stronger foundation. That's the silver lining. Silver, like witches, right? Now, for other people, though, however, towers can be just like the end of the world. I mean, it feels like it. It's not, but it feels like it, right? Basically, this is somebody getting a message of something that just ends something, destroys a world, right? Really upsets. It's like chaos, destruction. So makes somebody angry. What is below the situation? What's in the 3D, please? What's in the 3D for Cancer? Yeah, somebody got bad news. So then we've got the 8 of Cups. Somebody's walking away. Now, when you walk away from something, that means you're walking towards something else. It could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy here, because that's the cups, more watery energy. We're talking about emotions and feelings and fulfillment. What are we walking away from? What are we walking away from? A stable house, home, foundation, 4 of Wands. Also could be, I hesitate when I say twin flame, but the 4 of Wands can sometimes depict, it's like that 2 plus 2. So it could be somebody that could have been like a false twin flame. You thought that was going to be with you for the rest of your life. You're walking home from maybe living with somebody or having lived with someone for a long time. You're walking away from some type of a home situation. Yeah, it could be that. Because 4 of Wands is about house, home, foundation, structure, like actual corners of a house, a home, an apartment building, even an office, right? There could have been some kind of breakup because, I mean, this 3 of Swords that I see with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy is like an actual moving truck, someone moving away. Or someone having to move. What are you walking towards, Cancer? What are you walking towards? King of Swords. So this is, the King of Swords is somebody who makes clear, concise, very distinctive decisions, right? And it's all based on facts, wisdom, logic, data. Now, this also could depict somebody, it could be a Cancer, or I'm sorry, it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody who has that strong in their chart, somebody who is good at business, good in a boardroom, who's good at explaining things, details, facts, right? Who can stand in front of an audience and make a presentation. But it's based on logic, wisdom, facts, details. who's very smart. They're very wise. The King of Swords is extremely wise. This could be somebody who is like book smart, studies, reads a lot of books. I feel like this Eight of Chalices, it's like you're walking away from this, but you're walking towards this. Somebody who's very studious, knows a lot. Whether this is a person or a situation or whatever, take it as it resonates. The King of Swords can sometimes, whether this is you or you're dealing with someone who is in their King of Swords energy, and it could be male or female, they can sometimes be a little bit of an a-hole. Just saying. But it's not because they are, it's just because when they're making executive decisions, they base it more on the facts and try to get their messages across via communication versus compassion and emotions and feelings. They try to leave that by the wayside. Okay, but it doesn't make them a bad person. Just very wise ruler. What I'm seeing so far is somebody got information about something and it's heartbreaking, right? But it creates some kind of chaos, some type of a situation in which you walk away from possibly even like a home foundation, a stable foundation. But what you're walking towards is someone extremely smart, or a situation where the person is extremely intelligent and could help you in business. Okay, how does Cancer feel in this situation? How does Cancer feel in this situation? Queen of Pentacles energy. Interesting. This is somebody who likes material things. They're really good in business, but they are also able to balance home and it's like, again, whether you're male or female, if you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy, it's like you're good with children, you're good at the house, but you're also good at dealing with business, and it's because you're all about making money. You like material things. However, with material things, you don't take advantage of them, right? It's like you value what you have, and you're very resourceful. You make it last. So that's how you feel. What is the actual situation? What is the actual situation? Actual Ten of Wands. There's an ending of some sort. You're putting down the burdens of something, of a past situation, a past relationship. It's like, shows somebody, getting home at the end of a long night. It's like they've got all kinds of bags and stuff in their hand. They're just ready to get in the front door, drop it, and go to sleep, right? Tens are endings, but they're also beginnings because 1 + 0 = 1. So it's like the start of something new. You're ending something, you're moving towards something new. What is hopes and fears? I'm going to put that there. What is the hopes and fears for Cancer, please? Hopes and fears for Cancer. Hopes and fears for Cancer. Whoa, okay. All right. Interesting. So we've got hopes and fears. We've got the Ten of Swords and then the Nine of Wands. I'm going to say that this is your fear and this is your hope. It could go either way, to be honest with you. Ten of Swords is like something is over, completely done, not being revisited. There's no way to reconcile. It's stick a fork in me. I'm done. Done, 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 done. Okay? This could be due to miscommunication. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But again, 10s are ending, so it's like once you're done with something, that new beginning is right around the corner. And that's like this walking away from something, but you're walking towards something else, something better. Now, I feel like even with what it is, whether this is a hope or a fear, it's like it's still that wounded warrior energy. The Nine of Wands, this is somebody who's very, very passionate, right? Very passionate, but they're also extremely tired because they've been through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. They're a wise leader based on all of their experiences, but they're fucking tired because they just want to find the right person, the right situation, the right thing, so that they can lay all their wands down and take a freaking break, right? Get that rest and relaxation. And that is the current situation, is this Ten of Wands. It's just somebody, the fear is that maybe it won't end, but it's going to. It is ending. Okay. Now, let's see what the most likely outcome is for Cancer. Okay. Five of Pentacles. What the heck? What else? Knave of Pentacles. What up for Cancer? One more, please, for Cancer. Okay. Okay. So there's an ending. There's definitely going to be a freaking ending here. It's needed, though. It's a good thing. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is somebody being left out in the cold. Now, somebody could have been left out in the cold in the past, or somebody's being left out in the cold now due to money, finances, coins, pentacles. That's what that is. Then we have the Knave of Pentacles, which is like the Page of Pentacles. This is like a message coming in. And then we have the Five of Swords. I feel like this message, it's like to somebody else. Somebody that's been on, like, the guy's looking at a computer, right? So somebody that's, you could have been communicating with somebody online. You could have been communicating with somebody online, or somebody could be communicating with you. You could be getting a message through the computer about something. You could have found out information about somebody online as well. And it's interesting because then we have the Five of Swords. Then from this information, there becomes a winner, and there becomes someone who doesn't win in a situation. It's like the Five of Swords is bittersweet victory, right? It's a victory for someone, okay? Hopefully you, Cancer, but it could be the other person. But it's bittersweet because, you have to, in order to win, you have to take out a couple people, right? Or it could be like, I don't know what to say here. Like, you could have been trying to make up your mind between two people, right? And one person gets the spot, gets the job, or whatever. The other person doesn't, so they could be bitter about it or indifferent. Take it as it resonates. But it's like, in order to be on top, it's like, okay, in sports, let's use that as a great example. So in sports, you have a competition. You have two fighters, boxers, or whatever, and there's going to be a winner, there's going to be a loser. There could be a tie, potentially, but that ultimately, you have a rematch, and it will happen again and again until there's a winner, and then there's a loser. I hate that word, but take it as it resonates. So I feel like there has been some type of a situation in which somebody was left out in the cold, or somebody had to be left out in the cold, and now it's like, now that that situation is past, like this message comes in, or you're sending a message that that you've been chosen, or they've been chosen for a position of power, or some type of like victory, some type of placement, some type of, it could be a relationship, but it could also be like a job or something like that. And it's because somebody's done. I feel like you know who this is that you want to be on top. That's what you're going towards, this King of Swords energy. Could be a female, doesn't have to be male. But you are 100% done with what you're walking away from. I see that clear as stone. One more for Cancer. Okay, so underneath the deck we've got dream, sweet, sleep deep. Sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. Number 45, so somebody could be 45 years old. 4 plus 5 is 9, so there's that 9 again. It's a culmination point. You're right there at like I'm hearing breaking point in my head. And it's like you're trying to make this decision, sleep on it, or make the decision in the morning after you've had time to sleep. I feel like there's somebody who's very tired, because that wounded warrior, 9 of Wands energy, is someone who's just tired. Like maybe you've been traveling, you need to get good sleep to think about this decision, because somebody's going to have to be left out in the cold based on some information that you learned. It could have been very upsetting, but now it's like once that decision is made, then you're looking forward, maybe even watching somebody, because you've got that next person in mind, or that next situation in mind, who's going to win that battle, or win that spot, or win that thing. Or this could be you. But you need a good night's rest. Get your rest, Cancer. I like this because what you have coming in is abundance. Number 2, Goddess of Abundance Divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. So 2s are about unity, working together with another person. So you're trying to bring abundance into something, and it could be with like a new partner, whether that's romantic, platonic, or for business. Take it as it resonates. It's like maybe even if you make an offer, somebody has to sleep on it, get a good night's sleep before making the decision. Or you need to get a good night's sleep before making an offer. Because that that Knight of Cups, it's wanting to make that offer made. Wanting to make that offer. The only thing that's crossing the situation is this heartbreak situation with a potential Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or just something that breaks your heart, and it's based on this news that you get that creates this chaos, this destruction. So what that does is has you move away from this maybe potential house, home, karmic twin flame, relationship. But what you're walking towards is someone who's book smart, studious, good at business, or can be good at business, right? Underneath the deck, you have the 2 of Wands also. I forgot to even say that. So that 2 of Wands, that stands for courage. Trusting yourself that you're making the right decision. The 2 of Wands for me is also, it's about looking back at the past, reflecting on experiences from the past, and then using that knowledge and that wisdom to make the best possible decision for your future. It's not being afraid of what you've done in the past. It's learning from what you've done in the past to continue on. Okay? Not letting like your past experiences scare you, basically. Courage. Okay, I need to shuffle this one more time. Okay. Now I'm good. Thank you, spirits. Cancer. Yeah. Underneath the deck, we've got Mugwort Intuition. This is talking about using your intuition. This is very High Priestess energy. But it's like using your intuition, going with your gut. Okay? It's like not listening to your heart this time, Cancer. And I know that's so hard because you're a water sign. Very emotional. You know, you lead with your heart. Very compassionate. But it's like this is saying that in order to make the best possible decision, you have to use your intuition, which is logic, okay? Your gut versus your heart. Put that on ice right now. Then we have witch hazel, sensitivity. It's a sensitive topic, sensitive subject. Could be dealing with a witch. What I love about witch hazel, other than the fact that I use it literally every single day on my face, it's a great facial toner, and it's all natural. It's great for sensitive skin, and it helps smooth over. I think Aries just got this too, but it helps smooth over a rather rough situation, something that could be a very sensitive, topic. But it helps tone it down a little bit, if you will. And I feel like Spirit's saying, like, use your intuition on this. Try to figure out, the best way forward. Be very sensitive about the subject. Don't try to, don't try to rub something in someone's face. Witch hazel toner, don't try to rub it in someone's face. What else do we have for Cancer? Underneath the deck, number 36, silence. There's a sweet embrace in the nothingness. Stillness brings a presence of self fully embodied. Number 36. So 3 plus 6 equals 9 again. There's that 9, culmination point, wounded warrior energy. Someone who's very tired, almost at the end of something. They just want to put down their swords, put down their wands, stop the fighting and just move on to the next chapter. And this is like that silence before the storm, calm before the storm. Dark moon. Okay, you saw me shuffle these. And these got shuffled before this also. This card just came up. This card just came up again in the last reading I just did, which was Aries. So you may have some Aries placements. You could be an emperor type of energy. You could be like a big boss, CEO, ruler of something, caretaker of others. Take it as it resonates. In the dark of your heart lies new breath waiting for you to release its ghost. So with this card, it talks about letting go of something. It's like facing the void, facing your shadow side, doing shadow work. And once you figure out what it is that you are facing, what you're dealing with, what the truth is for you, good or bad, then releasing it, moving on. And it's with that release that you make room for the new that has yet to come. The number 13 could be significant. Something could have happened on the 13th. Something could be happening on the 13th of the upcoming month. 1 + 3 = 4 again, and that has to do with house, home, foundation, structure, wands, stability. And also could be twin flame energy. It's like you could be walking away from like a karmic and walking towards an actual soulmate or your actual twin flame. Let's read this. Almost flipped right to it. Second flip. So keywords, new beginnings and letting go. So yeah, we saw 2 10s here. There's definitely endings, but also these new beginnings. Even with the 8 of Cups, it's like you're walking away from something, you're walking towards something else. But you have to let go of the past in order to embrace the new. In the mystical world, the dark moon is a time of setting intentions and welcoming new beginnings. It is the beginning of the moon cycle and represents a chance to start afresh with new and renewed energy. The dark moon is like the last stretch of darkness before the rise of dawn, or in this case, the moon. It represents hope, better days to come, and an easier road to travel. This period supports visualizing and is a great time to expand your mind. Use this time to dream without thinking about the limitations of life. What do you want to create in your life? What goals do you want to manifest? Think big. The bigger the better. Think as if you had a magic wand that would grant you your every wish, no matter the cost or energy required. If you're holding the Dark Moon card, know that there's always a chance to start again. Your situation may seem like the end of the road, but it is not, especially for those who know the power of spirit. You must have hope even when things seem too hard to bear. There's always a new moon just a few weeks away, and there will always be a new opportunity waiting for you as well. It may not come as quickly as you like, but hope is a powerful force and will set things in motion for you. So it's basically saying, there's definitely an ending that's happening, whether it's an ending for one that you ended or one that's happening to you. This is actually for your greater good. It's to move you forward towards what it is that you're headed towards, which is abundance. I feel like if you're feeling stressed right now, focus on getting some good rest. And even though it could be a very sensitive subject, it could be a very sensitive situation, use your intuition on this. And this is why I work with the element of water for healing and purification, because this could be a situation that calls for healing. Could be a breakup, could be, something like that. Let's read silence. Stillness, nothingness, and presence. The world moves at such an alarming rate. Sitting inside a coffee shop, you can hear sirens, cars, construction, people talking and moving. Seeking the quiet of dawn when the earth is still and muted, there's a presence in the silence. There's a space to fill it with the sound of your voice and the beat of your heart. This is the space where all of creation is free to roam wild. Stillness is the presence of nothing and the potential for everything. A witch knows that she must take time to find stillness. It is within nothingness that creation is born. One must be still to hear. One must be still to receive the subtle messages left for us to find. Spirit needs your attention for a few moments to guide you on your path. If silence has paused in your spread, take this opportunity to be still. This card is a reminder to spend time each day to clear your mind. The answer to your question will come when you stop searching, allowing the solution to be presented to you. There's no need to rush in this situation, even if you think you must. Remove your expectations of the situation you are inquiring about. Give this up to the silence, the nothingness. Spirit will take your query and answer when the time is right. Yeah. I feel like, remember when I said earlier, when I said dream sweet, sleep deep, sleep on it before making your decision. That's, taking time, taking silence, thinking something through, thinking something over before making your next step. So you may be reviving an interest in another person or something that you thought about a long time ago, as you walk away from something and walk towards something new. So just use your intuition about it, give it a good night's rest. But you've got abundance coming in. And while this still may be a very sensitive topic or sensitive subject, it's time to let go and move forward. So I like, overall, I like what this, talks about. Just take it as it resonates. It depends on what side you're on. If this brought you answers, clarity, or insight, make sure you give this a like, share, and subscribe. As you know, it's together we grow. I always enjoy spending my time and energy with you and sharing yours as well. I look forward to reading for you again in the near future. And I hope that you guys have a blessed and safe week ahead. I will see you on the flip side, Cancer. Peace.